What's up everybody, my name is Vital Syntax and you're watching another Battlefield Bad Company 2 video. Today we're playing another game of Squad Deathmatch on the newly released Nelson Bay. And I'm using the Engineer kit, actually the Engineer Plus kit, which basically just gives you an extra skin that you got through the downloadable content. And I'm using the UMP45, the M9, the M2 Carl Gustav, the ACOG 4x scope, and the Magnum ammo. This is the first video I've ever posted of me using the Engineer kit. And primarily the only reason for that is that the primary purpose of using the Engineer kit is for destroying and repairing vehicles. And since I'm not a huge fan of vehicles and you don't see me driving or flying those things around, I usually stick to the Assault, the Medic, or the Recon. But this has some really good guns in its kit. It has the UMP, obviously, the one I'm using. It's got a bunch of other really good guns. But the UMP45 or the AK-74U are probably my two favorite. The UMP45 is the last gun you're going to unlock in the series of guns, so it's not necessarily the best, but I guess it's the hardest to get. It's probably my favorite too. It just has a really good accuracy, really good fire rate, and really good damage. Going back to what I wanted to say, what I said I was going to talk about, which is the updates they did in the latest patch. I don't remember what the number was for the patch, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, what they did in this latest patch is they added this level. Which is Nelson Bay. Originally, this level was only available in the Rush game mode. They also added another level to the Squad Rush mode that was only available in the originally only available in the Conquest mode, and that level is called Laguna Alta, and that's not Laguna Presa. Laguna Presa, they sound the same, but Laguna Presa is the one that has the swamp, and it's all tropical and stuff. Laguna Alta is not tropical at all, so you should be able to tell the difference pretty easily. So they released those two maps. Also, they updated the White Pass map. On the White Pass map, originally there was a lot of atmosphere, there was a lot of snow and fog, and it was just really hard to see through the atmosphere. But they removed a lot of that fog, and it's really smooth now. It's not as laggy, because it doesn't have to load all the particles, and it's very easy to see across the map compared to what it was before. They also released a bunch of gun updates. They fixed the M1A1 Thompson and the M1 Garand glitch, where basically if you got kills with the M1 Garand, they would go towards the M1A1 Thompson, and if you got kills with the M1 Thompson or M1A1 Thompson, they wouldn't go anywhere. So it's basically impossible to get any type of star on the M1 Garand, and any stars that you were getting on the M1 Garand were actually going towards the M4 or the M1A1. So they totally fixed that. It works perfectly now. It's awesome. And they also fixed a couple other things. They they fixed the ACOG scope on the GOL, where originally there was a graphical glitch where there's this big black line that showed up. And the GOL is definitely one of my favorite snipers, and using an ACOG on a smaller level is awesome because it's really easy to quick scope. You can bring up the sights much faster. So I really like that they fixed that. Also, what else did they fix? They fixed the MG36 where the red dot sight wouldn't actually show up in the hardcore mode. And I'm just running these off the top of my head, guys, by the way. I'm not reading these anywhere. I'm just remembering what was wrong with it and what's not wrong with it anymore. So, they also, let's see, I think they changed some of the damages around with the M16 and the AN94, but correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong about that. There's a bunch of other updates that they did, so if you haven't already got your hands on that, just log out or turn off your PlayStation or Xbox and log back in, or turn your PlayStation or Xbox back on. It should update automatically. It's a totally free update. I don't know about PC users. I do have the game on PC, even though I don't play it that much, but I'm not sure about where that update stands for them. But as far as this gameplay goes, I've been talking a lot about updates and all that crap. Let's talk about the gameplay. So once again we're playing on Nelson Bay. This is actually the very first game that I played on this level, because I loaded up my game and I started a squad deathmatch and started searching for a game. And I totally forgot that they were going to add this map to the cycle of levels. And I loaded the map and I was like, wow, I'm not playing Rush, why is it loading this level? And then I figured out, oh yeah, they added it. So I was very happy about that. They added a new level and I got to experience that firsthand on the very first game I ever played, at least for that day. So I'm using the UMP45, like I said again. I really like this gun. In long distance, it's pretty easy to spray, or not spray, but burst fire, because the recoil is really not that bad. And at close and medium range, you can really hold down that trigger. Right there, I just held down the trigger. I know I missed a little bit, but the accuracy is really pretty high, so you don't have to worry about bursting at medium and close ranges, which is really nice. And most of the submachine guns are like that. But one of the big drawbacks for the UMP45 is its 20-round clip. If you notice down the bottom right now, you'll see 25. And that means you're only going to have 25 bullets in your clip compared to the average is usually 30. I know the PP2000 also has 40. But the bad thing about that is obviously you have to reload a lot more, and on top of that, you only start out with 75 in your extra ammo, so you're going to only have 100 bullets in total when you respawn. Now, in comparison, if you look at the other submachine guns, you actually start with 30 in a clip, and then 30 more in your backup ammunition, so you'll start spawning with 90. Or sorry, that's not. Yeah, that's what it is. You'll spawn with 90, so you actually end up with more bullets. In the end, I didn't even think about that. So end up with 10 more bullets in the end, you'll just have to reload a little bit more. So it's kind of up to you. But this is definitely one of my favorite guns. This is the AK-74U. I just don't really like the way the AK-74U handles. It sounds it feels a little bit clunky and sounds a little bit cheesy. I really like it. I think they did a really good job with this gun. Excuse me. So this game, I ended up with a score of 27-7. Which I thought was pretty good. I thought it was really a really good timing where I had the brand new map that I could show off in my video, and I was also using the engineer kit that I had it previously, showed off in any of my previous videos. So that's basically the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and hopefully you guys will leave some comments and giving me some feedback. I've got a lot of questions and a lot of questions in the comments and in the private messages, and I really appreciate if you guys give me some feedback. That would help me out a lot. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in the next video, and thanks again. Bye.